Hi boys and girls, it's Marci Chavalas and it's story time. Today's story is called Pumpkins, written by Mary Lyn Ray. We always look in the back to see if there's clues about what the story will be about, but this one doesn't have any clues. I just see a beautiful picture of pumpkins, so I'm gonna guess it's probably be about pumpkins. For all you AR readers, this is an AR book. It's level 3.5, worth half a point, and it's quiz number 14435. All right, are you ready to dig in? All right, let's grow. Once upon a time, there was a field. It was a particular field in a particular place where it lived among young hills that would grow up to be mountains. Across from this field, there lived a man who loved it. Boys and girls, what did the man love? That's right, the field. One day, a sign appeared in the field. It said, "For sale." The man knew what that meant. Bulldozers, houses, streets, and streetlights. The man cried. Oh, the man's sad because he wants the field to stay just like it is. He wished he could buy the field. Then it could always stay a field. But he had very little money. He counted what he had, and it wasn't enough. So the man sold his furniture and his paintings and his silverware and his pocket watch. He sold everything he owned except his bed and his stove and his bathtub. Still, he didn't have enough. What could he do? Oh. The man talked to the field, and the field said it would help. They considered growing Christmas trees, which the man could sell in the city. But trees grow slowly. There wasn't time. They considered growing cows, but they would need a barn and milk pails, which they didn't have. Then the man thought of pumpkins. So what's his big idea, boys and girls? Pumpkins. I wonder how pumpkins could help save the field. I don't know. I'll have to keep on reading. The next day, he went to the farm store and bought an envelope of seeds, which he scattered in the field. All right, let's take a look at this one, boys and girls. If he's throwing pumpkin seeds on the field, what do you think is going to happen next? Is he going to grow strawberries? No. Is he going to grow dolphins? No, that's really silly. You can't grow dolphins with a seed. Oh, okay. It's going to grow pumpkins. He plants pumpkin seeds and that grows pumpkins. I still wonder what he's going to do with those pumpkins. The rain came and wet them. The sun came and warmed them, and they grew. Soon the field was covered in pumpkins, and they grew, and they grew, and they grew. When it was time to harvest, that means gather the pumpkins, there were 461,212 pumpkins. This number is so big, boys and girls, I want to write that out for all you math-loving kids. Whew. That was written in word form. Let's do standard form. All right. 461,212 pumpkins. Whoa, that's a big number. Which the man planned to sell for $1 each. That would be enough. All right, for you mathematicians out there, if there were 461,212 pumpkins and they were each sold for $1 for every pumpkin, how much money would he make? Think really hard. If you're stuck, you can ask a grown-up. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Oh, I hope you're right. It would be $461,212. That's a lot of money. Maybe that's enough to buy the field. That's a smart idea. I know the seeds didn't cost that much, so now he's going to be able to maybe save his field. What do you think? Do you think he'll be successful? We'll have to read to find out. He rented 1,400 trucks, 37 boats, and 800 airplanes to carry them away. A rug merchant lent him 100 flying carpets for the rest. Some flying carpets. The man got an atlas and looked up all the kings of all the countries. Then he telephoned them and told them he was shipping them some pumpkins. Where there were democracies, he called the congresses. Every king and every congress he talked to said the same thing. Why should their people want pumpkins? They didn't know about jack-o'-lanterns. They didn't know about pumpkin pie or pumpkin muffins or pumpkin ice cream. Many of them didn't even know about vanilla ice cream. So the man wrote 461,212 tags to tie to his pumpkins to explain what they were for. Luckily, he knew how to write in many languages. Wow, this man is very gifted. Then he sent the pumpkins out. Look at all those tags. That's a lot of writing. This man must really, really love this field. He's spending a lot of work and effort trying to save it. When they arrived, these round, orange, heavy, bumpy pumpkins, people read the tags and bought them in Dundee, West Ham, Darlington, and Motherwell, in Shanghai, Fuzhou, and Bangkok. So these are cities all around the world. All over the world, in Kiev, Killarney, Khartoum, and Tashkent, in Quito, Quebec, Cairo, and Cadiz, there were jack-o'-lanterns being carved. There were pumpkin pies baking and muffins muffining. Oh, he's sharing that with the whole world. Now the trucks and boats and airplanes and carpets emptied of pumpkins returned to the man carrying dollars. He had enough money to buy the field, and he had some extra, which he used to buy new furniture to replace what he had sold. But he didn't replace the paintings because he had the field to look at. And he didn't replace the watch because he had the sun and the stars to tell him when it was day and when it was night. The man might have planted more pumpkins. He had kept one back for seeds. Pumpkins would make him rich. But he had everything he needed. So he decided to give the seeds away. Well, boys and girls, that word that describes where he is in his inside of himself, it's called contentment. He's content. He's happy with what he has, and he doesn't need any more. And he's choosing to share with others, just like he shared with them before. Because somewhere, someone might love another field, pumpkins could save. What a lovely story, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this story, go ahead and click the like button right now to let us know. And if you want to hear more stories like this, or stories at all, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'd love to read more for you. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye now, friends.